And now I'm cheesing my way back to you, Van, with a burning cheese inside. Time to talk pack.
Big win. 2-0. 2-0.
What? But
By the way,
after a starty,
Van and Jeezy here, by the way. Getting Cheezy, Van and Jeezy. 2-0. Start the season. 2 big conference wins. Matt LaFleur, head coach, has not lost a conference game yet. Division game. He is 8-0 in the NFC North.
I'm just saying that game started out. I was watching the replay as I normally do, and we're down 14-3.
Yeah.
And I'm
But
like, what is going on here?
but okay, there was a little bit of that, but mostly I was like, okay, we got 3 quarters. But there was this dude on Facebook on one of the Packers fan pages who was like, fucking goodbye mouse, fucking boomer, like, this defense is crap. Same thing every year. We need to draft defense for the next 2 years in a row. This is bullshit. And so I commented, and I was like, RELAX. Relax. And so then we go up by 1,000,000 points, and I went back to talk some smack. Like, hey man, after that Chandler Sullivan pick 6, I was about to go back and talk smack, and he deleted the post like basically immediately. I was like, you fucking boomer.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that, I mean, they commented on it in the commentary for the game. Like, the special reporter asked the coach, like, what did you say at halftime? And he's like, our defense has to play better now. I'm going for it on 4th and 6 because I don't trust my defense to do a damn thing. And they came out in the second half and they did their thing.
I don't know about. I mean,
he said that. That was the report on the field.
But 4th and 6 was the right call. Situationally, that was the right call. It was. We were at like the 40-yard line. It was a little windy. Mason Crosby could have nailed that, but that was the right call. It was too short for a punt, a little too long for a field goal. That was the right call.
I mean, I like the call.
You know what I want to see cleaned up?
I like the call, but that is what was reported as his comment at halftime. And that defense got fired up. We got the pick 6. They held them under control. I mean,
you know what I saw? I saw Rashawn Gary like being disruptive. That's another thing too. Some fucking boomer was like, well, good thing we picked up Rashawn Gary to do nothing. And it's like, motherfucker, look in the trenches, watch the line going on here. He single-handedly got in Stafford's face to force that pick 6.
Yeah,
like he's got a sack and a half and like 15 tackles, and he's playing all right for a second-year guy.
He is. And look, I tell you what, he's been playing well, but I really felt I was really missing Kenny Clark. You could tell the difference inside.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like
Did you see Mike Pettin putting like Zadarius Smith as the nose tackle? Like that was pretty wild too. Like we were having our linebackers like just playing in 3-point stances. It was pretty good.
I felt like I was gonna say we had like Rashawn Gary and Zadarius Smith and Preston Smith doing these kind of bandaging up that center because it played completely different. Like where you have Kenny Clark collapsing that middle, this time we were kind of having like a little contained bubble a little bit, and you see these other players sliding in. So what I was trying to say is Rashawn Gary, along with the other superstars up there, they really helped out. You really saw it happening on defense.
Offensively, I want to run over some quick. I mean, it is a historic day for the offense. We have not scored that many points back to back to open the season since 1919.
Crazy.
When we beat the Menominee North End Athletic Club 53-0, and the Marinette Northerners 61-0. Aaron Jones, career high in rush yards, longest rush of 75 yards, 236, I think, all-purpose yards, most since Billy Houghton in 1956. Most rushing yards in a single game. I'm not done. Most rushing yards in a single game since 2003 when Amon Green had a 98-yard run. Let's see, first time scoring back-to-back 40-point games since 2014. And one thing I want to point out for sure, very balanced attack. 259 yards rushing, 229 net yards passing. Like, super good. One thing that must be cleaned up is the drops.
Yeah.
The drops. Jay Sternberger had 2 big drops on easy catches.
I was about to say just like fire him right there, like show, like
I
hold his contract
mhm.
up like this and
And
just
just fuck.
like somebody on the sideline, like full on Bill Belichick fax system sidelines, like his contract printing out slowly dot matrix, and then
Dot matrix takes the time to pull the fucking seams off the ends.
like Sternberger rip that shit in half. I was so
I was mad.
mad, and I can't imagine how Aaron Rodgers felt. Like,
There
especially
were
on
like
the
six
second,
drops in that game.
it was so many.
Also, here's what I don't understand. MVS drops easy fucking passes, but then makes stupid, ridiculous hard catches. Like, why?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
get it.
I don't know.
Um, Special teams, solid. Nothing
Very
else to say
solid.
about that. The most solid unit, the offensive line, with all these injuries and shuffling and all that, it's phenomenal. Phenomenal. So right now we're leading the league in total offense, 1,010 yards, averaging 505 per game. Also leading the league in points per game, 42 and a half. And our defense is number 10 in yards allowed. So
That's a top 10 D.
that is a top 10 D. So with that, what are the keys to taking on the Saints Sunday night game in the Louisiana Superdome, if it's still called that?
I mean,
Maybe it's the Mercedes-Benz Dome now.
yeah, the
Anyways.
Mercedes, yeah, it's a Benz Dome. Uh, the key to this is all defense. We
Mhm.
know that if this comes down to a shootout, then we get a coin flip chance to win. Our defense shows up, gets some turnovers, makes some stands, forces them to punt. That's how we win this game. I feel strongly, and I mean the Saints one of the best offenses in the game. I feel like we can keep up with them offensively, but if our defense helps out, slows the game down on the when we're, you know, on that side of the ball, I think that's the key to win.
Here's a key. Kenny Clark's got to come back. Got to have him back this week. Got to have we got to stop the run. Alvin Kamara will beat you. And Drew Brees, one of the best of all time to do it. I don't know why he's never in the greatest of all time conversation, because he is. And he'll beat you. Michael Thomas, he's injured, but if he comes back, watch out. Offensively, you guys got to continue to dominate like we have been. It's been excellent. This is exactly the Matt LaFleur offense we've wanted to see. Very balanced, grind it out, looking good. Start the game off fast and keep the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, I can see it. It's gonna be a tough
It's
week,
gonna
but
be a
I
tough
can see it.
game. Yep.
So anyway, guess we'll
All right.
find out Sunday night.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.